Ladies and gentlemen, there's something incredibly powerful about silence. It speaks louder than words, cuts deeper than any argument, and leaves a lasting impact on those who thought they could get away with disrespecting you today. I want to talk about how your silence after being treated poorly is not only a reflection of your strength, but is also something that is now haunting them more than anything you could have said or done when someone disrespects you. They often expect a reaction. They're ready for the shouting match, the angry words, and the emotional outbursts they feed on the chaos, believing that they've won if they can get under your skin. But when you choose silence, when you decide that their actions are not even worth a response, that's when they start to realize the weight of what they've done. Your silence is not weakness, it's strength. It's the decision to protect your peace rather than engage with someone who doesn't deserve your energy. It's the choice to let go of the need to prove anything to those who don't value you, when you refuse to entertain their negativity, when you stop explaining yourself, defending your worth, or fighting for their respect. That's when your silence becomes deafening. You see, they expected you to chase after them, to beg for their attention, to fight back in a way that would allow them to feel powerful. But instead, you chose to walk away. You chose peace over conflict, self-respect over validation, and that choice is eating them alive. They can't stand that you're not giving them the reaction they were counting on. They can't bear the thought that you're moving on unbothered, while they're left with the guilt, the regret, and the memory of how they treated you. Your silence is a mirror, reflecting their own insecurities, their own failures, and their own lack of character. It forces them to sit with the reality of what they've done without the distraction of an argument to justify their behavior. They're left alone with their thoughts, replaying the moment they cross the line and wondering why you're not giving them the satisfaction of a response. And that silence, that complete absence of engagement, speaks volumes. They underestimated you. They thought you needed them, that you would keep fighting for their respect, that you would keep trying to prove your worth, but your silence shows that you know your value, that you don't need to lower yourself to their level, and that you're strong enough to walk away without looking back. They're realizing now that they pushed away someone who was willing to give them kindness, patience, and understanding. They're starting to see that the respect they took for granted was something they'll miss more than they ever expected. And every time they remember how they treated you, that silence is there, reminding them that they lost someone who had the dignity to leave without a word. In your silence lies your victory. It's a statement that says you don't need to respond to disrespect because you're too focused on your own growth, your own peace, and your own happiness. You've taken back your power by refusing to let their behavior define your worth, and that is what's truly killing them. Knowing that they no longer have control over your emotions, that they're no longer a factor in your life, and that their disrespect didn't break you, but only made you stronger. So let your silence speak for you. Let it be the response that leaves them questioning everything while you move forward with your head held high, knowing that you chose to protect your peace above all else. In the end, your silence is not only your strength, it's your closure, your liberation, and the very thing that leaves them haunted by the memory of what they lost.